brother.
I got your message. You wanted to talk?
So, yeah. I did want to talk to you, actually. I know, I know exactly you and I, we ain't exactly part on the best terms a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But, I've been thinking about you lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, I got a little something in mind for us, a little bit like old times.
Are you fucking for real?
No, look, just hear me out, okay? I'm clean now. I'm in a very different place than I was a few years ago.
Yeah, I heard you say that before. I find it hard to believe.
No, I'm clean now. Not involved with any of that. I promise you.
Oh, yeah? Whatever happened to that drug empire you were gonna build?
No, there is no drug empire for me to build. It's, you know, we had a rough time after we got home from the war. The both of us did. The twin brothers coming back home and trying to live up to some sort of legacy. There's a lot of pressure on both of us, and I know you did some things you weren't proud of either. It doesn't make me a hero by any stretch in comparison to you, but we both made our mistakes. And I'm trying to make it right. And I need you to help me do that.
I got a great thing where I am now. I got a beautiful wife, a daughter on the way, a stable job. It's just...
No, I understand you've got your priorities, and you're building yourself a perfect little life up where you are now, and I guess really there is no reason for you to come back here and lend your old brother a hand. You want to know what? I just want you to remember one thing. I saved your life back there in the war. They were going to tear you apart, and I saved you.
I'm the one that saved your ass. I had to get involved in a conflict I had no fucking part of because you were the one who was in trouble. Again, I had to clean up your mess. Don't ever fucking call me again.
Things weren't always this bad, Doc. I mean, for a long time, I just figured things would get better on their own, But, they still haven't. I was just maybe holding out a little bit of hope that someday I would just keep doing enough of something, anything, to keep me fulfilled. But there's nothing. And I've done all kinds of productive, normal activities, I mean, I did exercising, did some volunteer work with kittens and puppies, a few other ordinary things. And then, well, to be quite frank with you, Doc, there's the crazy shit, like counting every single step I make before I head out the apartment to work, making grocery lists weeks in advance. I know it all sounds crazy. It's just, you certainly couldn't call it ordinary. Truthfully, Doc, I just wish I could wake up one day and have a clear, exact idea of who I'm supposed to be.
So, who exactly do you think you're supposed to be?
I don't know. I just know that one day I want to look straight into the mirror at my own reflection and think to myself, that's the person you were always meant to be. That's who you are. This is who you are. And lately, I don't know if I'll ever feel that way.
Hi, I'm Brian Post, and I am auditioning for the Cortisone Maximum Strength commercial.
Can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, great. One day I was doing some yard work.
Okay, stop. I just want to tell you something.
Okay.
The tone of this commercial is more serious,
Okay.
so just add a little gravitas.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I can totally do that.
Wonderful. Let's start then.
Sure. One day I was doing some yard work and I stepped on a pile of leaves that I didn't know was poison ivy. A week later I started breaking out with red bumps all over my leg and the itching was unbearable. I had to scratch them. They were oozing and itchy. And I just kept scratching and scratching, and I knew deep down it wasn't good for me to do it. I just knew I was only making it worse, possibly spreading it. And then it got to my stomach, and then I thought, this is just too much. Too much! So that's when a friend told me about cortisone. That's when a friend told me about cortisone strength 10. As soon as I put it on, oh man, did I feel instant relief. I felt like I was in heaven. No longer did I have to scratch myself to the end of the night.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay,
Thank you for your time.
thank you.